Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Hey there, Four States. This is Luke Taylor. Welcome to another edition of This Week in Crowder College. And today we have on the phone with us Kate Dalton, and she is a public information assistant out there at the college. She recently let me know about an upcoming theater production that's going to be taking place. It's actually this weekend. And so, hey, Kate, thanks for joining us to let everybody know all about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for having us and wanting to hear about it.
Yeah, so it's the story of the BFG, and what do you want people to know about this production?
Well, the BFG, you may have read it as a kid or maybe have read it to your kids. BFG stands for the Big Friendly Giant. So he's not a scary giant. He's meant to be friendly and inviting, and a little bit about the story. This young girl, she's kind of really in need of a friend at this time where the story takes place. And she got quite a big friend, to say the least. So the two of them kind of go on an adventure together and just try to do a lot of good. So it's a really sweet story, and it's a good one for our kids. And, you know, in the summertime, we have our children's program, and this is it for the summer. So we get a lot of community members, young kids who are out of school. So it's a really good time to just have the community together and do something fun.
Yeah, and I when I was in like fourth grade, I think I read just about every single Roald Dahl book. I was a big fan of his, and I remember the Big Friendly Giant, the BFG book. That's a cute story there, and so it's going to be playing there at the college. It's June 13th and 14th at 7 p.m. and then the 15th at 2 p.m. and that's still at the L.C. Plaster location, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, the L.C. Plaster Auditorium, which is inside the L.C. Plaster Community Center, and that's on the Crowder College Neosho campus at 601 Laclede Avenue in Neosho.
Okay, well, I do encourage people to go out and check it out if you got kids. You know, I took my son to the play that they were doing last year. It had a really long title, so I can't remember the name. It was about the bedtime stories, but
it was the bedtime stories told by our dad who messed them up. It was a long title there.
Yeah, but I tell you what, he just had a blast just watching the play. You know, that's something. It's different from watching TV, but it kept his attention the whole time, and he did good. So, I do encourage people if they got children, this could be a fun way to spend a few hours this weekend. And the BFG is a good story. And is there any details that you have about any of the actors or actresses who are participating in this one?
Well, yeah, like I said, this time of year, you know, it's not just students, right? So we get a lot of students from all over the region, not just Neosho. They come from all over in different ages, which is perfect for a play like this where there are lots of roles. And I think especially for the youngsters and the community members, it's maybe not just something fun to do, but maybe they don't get to do this any other time of the year or really get to dip their toes in something fun and different. So it really offers something, you know, a little bit for everyone, every age.
Awesome. Well, again, it's called the BFG, and it's playing this weekend at Crowder. And so, Kate, is there anywhere that you'd send people if they want to find out more about it before they head out to the theater?
Yeah, absolutely. You can always go to crowder.edu/fine arts and theater and check out more about the program, also upcoming productions, and tickets you can purchase at the theater when you get there. They're $5 for general admission for adults and $3 for children under 12.
Okay, well, again, that's all the information you need to know about the BFG. We've been speaking today with Kate Dalton, and she is a public information assistant out there at Crowder. And hey, Kate, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.